We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Hector Velasquez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Gloved by Bogarts, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzy Albies. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Velasquez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Alex Jackson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ground ball right side. Moreland's there. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one right down Main Street. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Pilar on at first, nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That is third. No left fielder. J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Acuna going back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
He's going,
set.
he's going.
Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled down the line. Devers fields it cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting it, the designated hitter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting.
Set to get his eevning at the plate started, Austin Riley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The short hit hard. Bogarts has it. Throw over to third here, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Up next for Atlanta.
Bases full now following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Ozuna is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range, but it's offline, so the run will score.
So frustrating, D-Roy. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden,
Here's a fly ball, well hit. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Your attention, please.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Up next for Atlanta, the right
Nick Markakis digging in now.
Markakis.
Fouled off. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play. And you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Swings through it for strike number two.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and it's in time. Here now is Rafael Devers. He leads off.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, The right
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no
Runner
strike.
at second here with 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Boston strands a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
In now, Charlie Culberson reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fastball just inside. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole
Now
lot to
that's
say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bounce towards the mound. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Braves 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nope.
Up and in for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Pilar, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Albies picks it up, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
One gone here in the Boston 3rd, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Xander Bogaerts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Alex Jackson. Ripped on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A man at third with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Plate, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Again, another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves on top, 10-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
No runs, 4 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Fouled away. The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a line drive. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. To 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Boston strands a couple. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. None out. Runners at first and second.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hit out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's off the green monster. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 home. Right back at him and off his glove. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
So up steps Ozzy Albies as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you've said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Brazier.
Nick Markakis will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the
now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Second and third, 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Verdugo looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run shot for Nick Markakis, number 14 on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 3. Green monster.
Oh for 2 for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. In there, a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he's in safely at third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Darren O'Day comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Out of play. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Albies onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Third baseman.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Pilar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
The tag, and he is out. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is... Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's popped up. Albies shading to his right, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And he's safe. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Into the box now, Kevin Pilar. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Two and 1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Marcell Ozuna is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
2 strikes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Popped him up. Bogarts has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Stepping in now, Alex Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. There's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
Heath Hembry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37, Heath Hembry.
Nick Markakis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen. And this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Sliced hard but foul. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And they remain well behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Acuna digs in now. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 count, the pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Charlie Culberson is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Striding forward now is the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Austin Riley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Throw back to first. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
The left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and it's gone. Into the box now, Alex Jackson. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. To the plate now, Nick Markakis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Pedroia has it, and the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Coming to the plate now, Mitch.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 36, Mark Melancon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mitch Moreland goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 19-3 tonight. The Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Darren O'Day gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Hector Velasquez was unable to work out of the 2nd inning.